The Signal Oil Program, The Whistler. That whistle is your signal for the Signal Oil Program, The Whistler.
I am the Whistler, and I know many things, for I walk by night. I know many strange tales, hidden in the hearts of men and women who have stepped into the shadows. Yes, I know the nameless terrors of which they dare not speak.
Yes, friends, it's time for the Signal Oil Program, The Whistler. Rated by independent research, the most popular West Coast program in radio history. And Signal gasoline is tops, too. Tops in quality. It takes extra quality, you know, to give you extra mileage. And Signal is the famous Go Farther gasoline. So look for the Signal circle sign in yellow and black that identifies friendly dealer-owned Signal service stations from Canada to Mexico. And now the Whistler's strange story, Beyond Reasonable Doubt.
The cerise jacket on the mannequin in the window of the Berkshire shop was the thing that had brought Gina across the street to the south side of Kimberly Drive. It was an unusual thing for Gina to do, but the jacket was a stunning one, like everything handled by the Berkshire shops from coast to coast. And Gina had told herself that now, after 5 years, it was high time she got rid of the strange, subconscious dread that kept her away from the shiny black marble front of the most fashionable dress shop in Hillcrest. She examined the jacket and had almost decided to risk going inside to inquire about it when a man, a tall, dark-haired man with a white carnation in his lapel, hurried past her into the door. Her heart stopped cold for a moment and then began to pound. Her first impulse was to hurry on and never come back, but she stopped, not sure, and then walked back cautiously to the glass door, looked through at his retreating back, the familiarity of his walk, the slope of his shoulders, and then...
Gina, darling.
Oh, hello, Isabel.
Oh, how wonderful to find you here. Darling, you've got to help me pick out a dress. You've simply got to. I'm a desperate woman.
I'm sorry, Isabel. I'm in a hurry and I can't...
What's the matter, Gina? Here you are, one of the best-dressed women in Hillcrest, yet you avoid the Berkshire like the plague. Have you got something against them?
I've just been too busy to worry much about clothes.
Rubbish. Look at you now, like you stepped out of a bandbox. Black and white, and that lovely black and white bag to match. Where did you get it?
Oh, Stillman's this morning.
It's a beautiful bag. How you managed to find these things. Well, in we go now.
I can't stay long, really.
It will only be a minute. You'll love this store, darling. You look around. I want to speak to the clerk at the glove counter for a moment.
Oh, all right, Isabel.
Well, how are you, Jenny?
Well, oh,
Haven't seen you in a long time.
you startled me.
Don't you remember me, Jenny?
Jenny?
That's right. Jenny Barton.
I think you must have made a mistake.
Oh? Did I?
I'm afraid so.
I'm very sorry.
Clerk,
Yes?
you saw the woman I came in with, the lady in the blue crepe?
Why, yes, ma'am.
When she comes back, would you tell her I've gone home? Please, I don't feel well.
Yes, Gina, you're not feeling well, and there's a good reason. The tall, thin-faced man with a white carnation, handsome in a cruel sort of a way. You do remember him, don't you, Gina? Yes. After Seattle, there was no forgetting Floyd Durant. All afternoon, you keep telling yourself you brought it off, that Floyd would decide he made a mistake, that Jenny Barton of Seattle and Gina Crane of Hillcrest are two different people. Just an unpleasant incident, Gina. Not worth mentioning to anyone, least of all to Clinton Crane, your husband.
Well, Gina, did you have a pleasant day?
Why, yes, Clinton, quite pleasant. I went shopping.
Oh?
Isabel and I, she was looking for a dress.
Gina, I wish you wouldn't see so much of Isabel.
Oh, she's harmless, dear.
And awfully stupid.
I know it, Clinton, but somehow I couldn't help myself.
You could tell her you're busy.
Well, she wouldn't take no for an answer.
Well, it's a cruel way to put it, I suppose, but you and I are going to have to be careful of the company we keep from now on.
Why's that?
At the last committee meeting, my name came up for state senator. After that Brooks affair, they'll go over the next candidate with a fine-tooth comb.
But after all, Isabel...
I know. Just keep it in mind, darling. Oh, by the way, this letter came for you this afternoon.
Hmm? What is it?
Oh, I'm not the prying type, dear. You know that. Funny, though, it was stuck under the door when I came home.
Oh, thank you.
Well, aren't you going to read it?
Yes, of course. June 14th, my dear Mrs... Oh.
You sit down slowly as you read it, trying to hold yourself steady. Clinton is watching you, Gina. You can't let him know, can't give him the slightest chance to guess what's in that letter. What makes the words fly off the paper and bury themselves in your brain like jagged pieces of shrapnel.
My dear Mrs. Crane, apparently you don't remember me, Floyd Durant. But I remember you, Jenny. I remember you very well. I know when you'll read this, you'll wish I was dead. Because of our strange association while I was store detective at the Berkshire shop in Seattle. I'm staying at a boarding house, 217 Pine Street, third floor rear. If you'd like to talk over old times, drop around tonight at 9 o'clock. And bring your checkbook with you. That is, unless you'd like me to have my conversation with someone else. Your husband, for example. Or the police.
What's the matter, dear? Bad news?
No. Well, no, it's nothing important. Just a note from my dressmaker.
Oh?
Remember, I told you I was getting a new suit? It's nothing important.
With the prologue of Beyond Reasonable Doubt, the Signal Oil Company is bringing you another strange story by The Whistler. But now I want to tell you about a product that's so fine, 97% of the persons now using it say they will be back for more. I'm talking about Lee tires, featured by Signal service stations throughout the West from Canada to Mexico. And no wonder drivers like Lee tires. For 45 years, Lee of Conshohocken has made only the finest of first-line tires. And today's Lees, with their patented double-life rayon cord construction, are 25% better than pre-war. Safer, easier riding, longer wearing. What's more, your Signal dealer can arrange easy credit terms on new Lee tires, and he'll give you a generous trade-in on your old tires. So why keep on taking chances on those smooth, tired-out old tires that can cause serious accidents and spoil your driving fun? Stop by your Signal service station and have your Signal dealer look over your present tires. You'll be surprised how little it will cost to drive out on fine new Lee tires. And now, back to the Whistler.
So that's it, Gina. 5 years are pushed aside and you're back where you started. Floyd Durant has found you at last. And the whole ugly mess you left behind in Seattle is right here on your doorstep. You know Floyd very well, don't you, Gina? You know he'll keep your secret. You know you can trust him if you pay him as long as you live. Luckily, Clinton, your husband, is due tonight at a political meeting. And shortly after he leaves, you pull your car out of the garage, the letter with Floyd's address on it tucked safely away in your black and white bag. 217 Pine Street, third floor rear. A half hour later, you're walking down the long, dark hallway toward his room. But as you raise your hand to knock, something stops you.
I can't stand it, Floyd. I tell you, I don't care. Nothing matters now. You can do as you please, but don't come running back to me. I'm all through. Oh, excuse me. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to push you.
Certainly.
Hello, Jenny. Come in. I've been expecting you.
I've come to tell you I can't possibly...
No such word as can't.
Your friend seemed a little upset.
Temperament. Barbara's a very unstable girl. Not like you, Jenny. You always took everything in stride. Like a drink?
No, thanks.
Oh, well, I'll go ahead then. You know, I felt like shouting Eureka when I saw you at the Berkshire today. It's been a long search.
Let's get it over, Floyd. How much do you want?
Well, let's figure how much I would have had if you'd played square with me, huh? Let's see, I let you steal those clothes in the Seattle store. You would have picked up a rich guy.
Never mind that. I asked you how much.
Depends on your resources.
You've got to give me some time. I can't raise the money overnight.
Oh, now, Jenny, let's not be that way. Your husband's a wealthy man coming along in politics.
I think I can get you 1,000.
Never do to have his wife exposed as a thief. Worth a lot to a man like that to keep his
I said I could raise 1,000. Is that enough?
No. How about 10?
I couldn't possibly. Clinton gives me a weekly allowance. He balances my bank statement.
Listen, Jenny, I covered for you. It wasn't easy. I played it stupid. But not anymore. No cheap little shop girl's going to play me for a sucker twice.
You ain't as much as I am. You're just as crooked.
Now, careful, Jenny. You talk pretty big for a thief.
I won't let you ruin my life, Floyd. I won't let you do it.
No?
I'll stop you. I swear I'll stop you.
There's only one way you can stop me, Jenny. I just told you how. Think it over for a minute, huh?
He walks out of the room for a moment, and you slump back in a chair, sure that he means what he says. That Seattle is caught up with Hillcrest, and there's no way out. Then, only a split second before he comes back, your eye strikes something on the table next to your chair. A long, bright, sharp pair of scissors. You reach out, grab them, hold them under your bag as you rise.
Now, let's get down to cases, Jenny. It's not whether you're going to raise that dough anymore. It's how.
Floyd, I want to be very sure about this. You know what you'll be doing to me.
What?
You know there's no possible way I could raise...
I just told you.
All right, Floyd, I'm just making sure.
Okay.
Okay.
Well.
Oh, would you pick up my bag, please?
I thought you'd bring it with you. Sure, baby, sure.
All right, Floyd. Oh, you decided.
It's only after it's over, when you're back in your car, that you realize you still have a chance. That you were lucky enough to be wearing gloves. That when Floyd Durant is discovered with those scissors in his back, there'll be no way to connect it with wealthy, gracious Gina Crane. There's no sleep for you tonight, of course. And by morning, your mind is dull, your eyes heavy as you sit across the table from Clinton at breakfast, looking at the back of his paper.
More coffee, dear?
No, thanks. Well, another murder last night.
What?
Yes, but for once, thank heaven, the police are on their toes.
You mean they know who did it?
Yes, a woman.
Could I see it, Clinton?
Yes, here, read it. Store detective from one of the downtown shops was stabbed with a pair of scissors. It was bound to have been a woman.
They haven't decided who it was.
Her name's there, Barbara something or other. She followed him down from Seattle. There it is, Barbara Arnold.
They've arrested her?
This morning.
Oh.
What's the matter?
Oh, nothing. I just hate to hear about these things, Clinton. So much crime.
There'll be less of it when I get elected to office. And, by the way, I'd better be getting to my office right now. Things are beginning to hum down there with nominations
Clinton,
coming up.
Darling, you know the Parkers are up at Yosemite?
Yes?
They want me to join them for a few weeks.
Now, Gina, you know that's out of the question. I'm tied up with the committee right now, and
Couldn't I run up alone?
Would you like to?
Would you mind?
Well, I suppose not. When do you want to go?
Right away, Clinton. Today.
You had to get away, didn't you, Gina? Even if it's only for a few weeks. It gives you time to sit back, collect your thoughts, and then try to forget all about Floyd Durant and Barbara Arnold and murder. Somehow, by the time you return from Yosemite, you've almost managed to forget. At least your mind is made up that no matter what happens to the girl they've arrested, you're not going to interfere. Most important of all, Clinton must never know.
I'd have appreciated your coming back last Friday, Gina. I wired you to return then.
Oh, I'm sorry, darling, but I was meeting so many important people and having such a marvelous time. I didn't think a few days would make any difference.
Well, fortunately, they haven't. You won't be needed until tomorrow.
Tomorrow? For what?
Jury duty, dear. You've been selected as a prospective juror in the Arnold trial.
What?
I'm sure they'll accept you.
Clinton,
Yes?
Clinton, I can't serve on that jury.
Can't serve? What are you talking about, Gina? You'll be ideal for them. Well, you've scarcely even read about the trial. No prejudice, an open mind.
I'm sorry, Clinton, I won't serve.
Huh? Well, now, see here, Gina. I'm sorry to disagree with you. I've given you your way many times, but this is one thing on which I've made up my mind. I want you to do everything in your power to get on that jury.
But, Clinton,
The committee notified me while you were away. I'm going to be nominated for state senator. Now, the campaign won't be easy. We can't have anyone saying that my wife refused the simple obligation of jury duty.
Clinton, you don't understand.
Of course I don't understand. Is there any reason, Gina, any reason in the world why you shouldn't be on that jury?
No, Clinton, there isn't.
Oh, that's better. Now, we'll go down together.
Yes, Clinton.
Oh, and by the way, none of that Hattie Carnegie stuff you wear. Wear something simple. Your black and white outfit, perhaps.
Yes, of course, dear. I'll be ready in the morning.
You never expected anything like this, did you, Gina? All night and the next morning, driving down to the courthouse with Clinton, your mind is struggling for a way out. But there doesn't seem to be one. All you can do is pray that Barbara Arnold, the girl you ran into outside Floyd's room, will fail to recognize you. As the attorneys question each candidate for jury duty, you're trembling inside, telling yourself over and over that it was dark in that hall, that Barbara had been crying, that you scarcely spoke, that she wouldn't know now in this courtroom.
And now you're sure, Mrs. Crane, that you can approach this trial with an open mind, that you haven't reached any decision on the basis of what you've heard or read in the newspapers?
I'm sure.
And you would have to be convinced beyond all reasonable doubt that the defendant, Barbara Arnold, my client, is guilty before you would vote for conviction?
I would.
Thank you, Mrs. Crane. That's all.
Thank you.
Just one moment, Mrs. Crane.
Hmm?
Just one more question.
Yes?
Are you certain that you never met the defendant before?
Yes. Positive.
I see. For a moment, Miss Arnold thought you looked familiar. She must be mistaken.
She is. Quite mistaken.
All right. The defense accepts the jury, Your Honor.
Well, Gina, you're on the jury, sitting in judgment as the state tries Barbara Arnold for the murder you committed. And you've been lucky, haven't you, Gina? Very lucky. No suspicions, nothing to implicate you in any way.
And the prosecution will prove beyond reasonable doubt that this girl, Barbara Arnold, sitting here in front of you, weeping, as her attorney has carefully instructed her, did with malice aforethought and hatred in her heart murder Floyd Durant. Are you positive, Mr. Jackson, that the defendant is the person you heard threaten Mr. Durant on the evening of June 14th?
Well, I can't be sure of the voice, but I did hear him quarreling, and he called her Barbara.
Oh? He called her Barbara.
Yes, sir, I heard that all right.
And what time was this quarrel?
Oh, about 8:30, I guess. My wife and I were going out to the movies, and we heard the girl sobbing and yelling.
And what were the words she used, Mr. Jackson, as near as you can remember?
Well, she said, I'm going to get even, Floyd. I don't care what happens.
Thank you.
But I didn't mean that I was going to kill him. I didn't mean that.
Order! Order!
So, Miss Arnold, after your bitter quarrel with the deceased, you turned and ran out of the room.
Yes, sir.
Was that before or after you stabbed him with the scissors?
I didn't stab him. I didn't.
Then how do you explain your fingerprints on the shears?
I must have picked them up to touch them while I was in Floyd's room. I was very upset I wouldn't remember. You'd have to believe that.
You're asking us to believe a great deal, Miss Arnold. A mysterious woman outside in the hall, someone you can't identify.
I don't care. I didn't kill Floyd. I didn't. No matter what you say, I didn't kill him.
That is for the jury to decide, Miss Arnold. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, the attorney for the defense insists that you must find this girl, Barbara Arnold, this murderess, innocent, as long as you hold any doubts as to her guilt. Well, for once, I agree with him. But there is no doubt. She quarreled with Durant. She admits that. She threatened him. She admits that. The only thing that she does not admit is that she killed him. She doesn't have to admit that. Her fingerprints are on the weapon. There you are, ladies and gentlemen. Motive, opportunity, and evidence.
Yes, Gina. Motive, opportunity, evidence. And as the trial moves into its last day, you're feeling more confident than ever. You're thankful that the jury isn't to be locked up, that you're free to return home now, get a full night's rest before tomorrow's deliberations. And you're more exhausted than you realize, Gina. You oversleep the next morning, have to dress hurriedly, slip into the black and white crepe outfit, grab up your black and white bag to match as you run out the door to the waiting taxi. And there's another ironic thing, Gina. 15 minutes after the jury retires, you find yourself elected foreman. Yes, sitting there in the black and white dress, the same outfit right down to the handbag that you wore on the night you killed Floyd Durant. Foreman of the jury that should be trying you.
Five, 6, 7, 8. We stand 8 for conviction, 4 for acquittal. We'll have to talk it out further.
Yes, Gina, you have to talk it out further until the other 11 members of the jury join you in a unanimous vote for guilty.
But, Mrs. Crane, I still don't see why, if it was premeditated, she would use a scissors. I should
It's a woman's weapon. I thought of that, too, Mrs. Adamson.
You don't believe, then, that there's anything to her claim about a mystery woman?
None at all. I think that's the weakest argument they presented.
I agree with Mrs. Crane. That's just a trick.
Right. They're not giving us credit for good sense.
All right, ladies. I agree with you. I'll change my vote.
Very good, Mr. Knowles. Then, we're all agreed?
Yes.
Yes, yes. Here, Mrs. Crane, write it down. Write down our verdict.
We, the jury, sworn upon our oath and, after careful deliberation, find the defendant, Barbara Arnold, guilty of murder in the first degree.
The Whistler will return in just a moment with the strange ending to tonight's story. Meantime, since you're going to be passing a lot of signal service stations during your summer driving, I thought you'd like to know a little more about the organization that brings you the Whistler and the policies it stands for. First of all, signal products have always been sold only through dealer-owned stations. The reason? Signal believes that a man who has his own money invested in his own business naturally has more incentive to serve you better. Secondly, because you want top-quality products for your car, every Signal service station is backed by an organization that serves almost 2,000 Signal dealers, with resources to bring you all the latest advances in petroleum science. Do drivers like this combination of personal service at dealer-owned Signal stations plus fine-quality Signal products? Well, just consider the facts. From a mere handful of dealers in Southern California, Signal has grown and grown. Until today, Signal stations serve 6 western states from Canada to Mexico. For extra driving pleasure, extra performance from your car, why don't you join the switch to Signal, the famous Go Farther gasoline? And now, back to the Whistler.
Well, Gina, you put it over. The incident in Seattle with the late Floyd Durant is closed for good. Yes, Barbara Arnold is about to be condemned for Floyd's murder. Clinton will never know the truth now, will he, Gina? All he'll have is praise for the way you conducted yourself in serving as foreman of the jury that should have been trying you. As you file back into the courtroom with the other 11 members, you're trembling a little. But not with fear this time, Gina. No. It's because you're thrilled, excited, because everyone in the room is looking at you, waiting for the verdict.
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, have you reached a verdict?
We have, Your Honor. We find the defendant.
No, Mrs. Crane. As jury foreman, you will please hand the verdict to the clerk. He will read it.
Oh, yes, of course. I had the envelope right here. I must have dropped it.
You put it in your purse, Mrs. Crane. I watched you.
Oh, yes, thank you. Sorry. I don't seem to find it. We women keep so many things in our pocketbooks. But wait a moment. Here it is.
Very well, Mrs. Crane. Hand the envelope to the clerk.
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you, Mrs. Crane.
The clerk will read the verdict.
But, Your Honor, this...
Clerk will read the verdict.
But...
Will you please read that paper?
Yes, Your Honor. June 14th. My dear Mrs. Crane, apparently you don't remember me, Floyd Durant. But I remember you, Jenny. I remember you very well. I know when you read this, you'll wish I was dead.
Let that whistle be your signal for the Signal Oil program, The Whistler, each Wednesday at this same time. Brought to you by the Signal Oil Company, marketers of Signal gasoline and motor oil and fine-quality automotive accessories. Signal has asked me to remind you, to get the most driving pleasure, drive at sensible speeds, be courteous, and obey traffic regulations. It may save a life, possibly your own. Featured in tonight's story was Betty Lou Gerson. The Whistler was produced by George W. Allen, with story by Robert Libet and Frank Burt, music by Wilbur Hatch, and was transmitted to our troops overseas by the Armed Forces Radio Service. This is Marvin Miller speaking. This is CBS, the Columbia Broadcasting System.
Listen at the close of this program for an important announcement regarding a time change. Have you heard the strange tales of the Whistler?
Whistler. I didn't see the man, I swear I didn't. He just appeared out of nowhere. I didn't see a thing. I only heard that awful thump when the car hit him. It was an accident, I tell you.
Friday night, and again, CBS presents The Whistler.
I, the Whistler, know many things, for I walk by night. I know many strange tales, many secrets hidden in the hearts of men and women who have stepped into the shadows. And so I tell you tonight the odd story of Blind Alley. Young Henry Carteret III and his widowed mother live with Henry's paternal grandfather. Grandfather Carteret is immensely wealthy and lives on a vast estate in the suburbs. Young Henry, after graduation, seemed to follow in the footsteps of his late father. He's a weak sort and quite the playboy of the city, gambling and drinking. So Grandfather, though inclined to be generous, finds it necessary to cut down on Henry's allowance.
But, Grandfather, I can't get along now. I can hardly make ends meet. But it's embarrassing.
Embarrassing? Huh. For a whole year now, all you've done is gad about all night and drink and gamble. Well, I've paid all the debts I'm going to.
Well, what can I do on $100 a week?
When I was your age, I got along on $10 a week.
But times have changed since you were a boy.
Just like your father. Physical wreck and in his grave before he was 35.
Oh, well, he did everything to excess.
He was my son. I know what he did. Started out just like you. But each day he got a little worse. He was smart, too. He knew just when to slow down.
I know how to handle myself.
And got nothing around you but a bunch of leeches.
Oh, you're just soured on everything and everybody.
Some of your friends you've had around here would sicken anybody with horse sense.
And you refuse to give me an extra $100 tonight?
I won't give you 10 cents.
I'd rather die before I'm 40 than be like you.
You keep on the way you are, and you'll get your wish.
Can I have $50?
If you say another word, I'll stop your allowance completely. Do you hear?
What is it, Henry? What's wrong, darling?
Oh, nothing, Mother, nothing at all. Grandfather's on one of his economy rampages.
Oh, but, darling, your grandfather is right. You're only harming yourself.
Well, what good is money if you can't use it?
Depends on how you use it.
Oh, he couldn't spend his money in the next 50 years if he tried.
No, but you certainly could.
Well, what are you going to do with it?
Leave it to you, providing you get some sense in your head. If you don't, I'll leave it to a home for indigent cats. What you need is a good solid jolt in the solar plexus, and that's just what you're heading for.
Please, Henry, run along. I can't stand any more of this.
$20. I can't even take a girl to dinner.
No, not the kind you know.
Please go,
All
Henry.
right, Mother.
And if I get lost in the big city, I promise I'll go to the big policeman and tell him who I am.
Oh, if he only knew what I went through with his father.
I know, Mary. Some fellows just have to be beaten over the head with a club before they wake up. Well, I'll do my best, Mary.
For several weeks, Henry has been making the rounds of the nightclubs and gambling places with his latest girlfriend, Nella Goodwin of the Boston Goodwin. Nella and her brother Jerry have been vacationing in the vicinity. The three of them have made the rounds and have dropped into Nella's apartment for a nightcap.
Well, I certainly had a wonderful time tonight, Henry.
Did you, Nella? Well, so did I. But I was so sure I'd clean up on that roulette wheel.
You can't win all the time. Here's your drink.
Thanks. Let's see, how much did I borrow from you, Jerry?
Oh, just 100.
No, I'll let you have it in a couple of days.
No hurry.
Really think you should drink any more tonight, Henry? Why not have some coffee?
Coffee? Perish the thought. Who wants coffee?
How far do you have to drive? 20 miles, isn't it?
Oh, he'll be all right when he gets out in the air.
Oh, I don't know, Jerry. It isn't safe. I wouldn't want you to get into trouble, Henry. Please drink some coffee. Please.
Oh, darling, don't worry. I've driven that strip along the coast 100 times.
Yes, but you've drunk more than usual tonight.
Maybe.
I wouldn't be able to sleep a wink.
Well, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll phone you when I get home.
Why not stay in town tonight?
Nella, why don't you let him alone? He'll be all right.
Henry, let Jerry and me drive you home in our car. How about it, Jerry?
Whatever you say.
No. I'll tell you what. I got a better idea. You two get your things and drive home with me and stay over the weekend.
The weekend?
Sure, stay as long as you like. It's a regular resort. Lots of things to do. Plenty of fun. You come with me, and if you're afraid of my driving, then you can drive. Fair enough?
Okay. Now, how about it, Nella?
Well, if Henry insists on driving home tonight, I'd rather see that he gets there.
Great. That's wonderful. Go on, get your things, and let's be on our way. am I doing? Satisfactory, am I?
Well, I'd feel better if you'd slow down a bit.
It's beginning to mist. Better take it easy, Henry.
Okay. Does that suit you?
Take us about an hour or more, won't it?
This snail's paid.
Why not let me drive?
No, I'm all right. I feel swell.
Let Jerry drive.
No. Clear sailing from here on. Light me a cigarette, Nella. My case is in my right pocket here.
All right. There. Cigarette, Jerry?
Yeah, thanks.
Henry, look out!
What was it? We hit something.
Yes. Yes, it was a man.
A man? Oh, good Lord.
Yes, there he is at the edge of the road. Oh, Henry.
I see him. Stay in the car. I'll have a look.
Is he all right, Jerry?
Just a second.
Jerry.
Not a sign of a pulse.
He's dead? Oh, but I wasn't going fast. I couldn't have hit him very hard.
I know, but he's an elderly guy.
Oh, Jerry, what do we do? We've got to do something.
Yeah, but hey, there's a car coming. Way back there, look. We got to get out of here. They'll smell liquor if they stop, and Henry's driving, and he's tight.
What do we do?
Look, it's a red light. Police. We've got to get that body off the road. They'll see it and chase us. Get out, Henry. I'll jerk a wire loose on the distributor. You're having trouble, see? Take it easy and don't get excited. I'll carry this guy over behind that big sign. When you find the trouble, the two of you drive on. I'll meet you back at the apartment. I'll get there as soon as I can.
Here they come. Don't be nervous, Henry.
I feel kind of sick now.
What's the trouble here?
Why, I don't know. Motor just cut out on me.
Yeah? Battery's all right. You got lights. Let's have a look. The wires. Oh, wait a minute. Here it is, I think. That wire was loose on top of the distributor. All right, try it now. There you are.
Oh, thanks. Thanks very much, officer.
Out kind of late, aren't you? 1:30?
Why, I'm on my way home.
Yeah? This your car?
Yes.
Henry Carteret III. You young Carteret? Let's see your operator's license. Thanks. You've been drinking a bit, haven't you, Carteret?
Well, yes, but I'm a careful driver.
What's your name, miss?
What? Nella Goodwin.
You drive?
Oh, yes.
Then you better slip over here and drive this car. Good night, Carteret. Take it easy, miss.
Yes, officer. Thank you.
It was young Carteret. Had a loose wire. Let's get going, Joe.
In a few minutes, the police car passes them. Nella leaves the highway, cuts over to the boulevard, and heads back to town. In Nella's apartment, they wait for Jerry. 3 hours pass, and finally, Jerry walks in.
Jerry, where on earth have you been? We thought you'd never get here.
I stayed behind that big sign for over an hour. Every time I started out, a car came along. Finally, I made it over to the boulevard. I couldn't find a cab, so walked back down side streets. Didn't want anybody to see me like this.
Where did you get all that mud on you? What did you do with it?
No, don't worry. Everything's all right.
What did you do with the body?
I buried it back of the sign. I found a small board. The dirt is soft and the brush is thick. No one will ever find him.
Buried him?
Sure. If we reported it now or anyone found him on the road, those cops would be after Henry in a second.
Who was the man?
Well, he didn't have anything on him. Only a few cents in his pocket and no identification. I gather from his appearance and his clothes that he was just a trenchant, a hobo. Probably stepped out in front of us to bum a ride.
Was he an old man?
I'd say about 50 or more.
Oh, it's awful. I didn't see him. He just seemed to come out of nowhere. I didn't see a thing. I only heard that thump when the car hit him.
It was an accident, Henry. We know that. It was a lucky thing for you I got him off the road. Those cops had found him, and with you drinking, well, you'd get stuck for manslaughter. I'm mighty lucky I was alone.
Yes, I know. I appreciate it,
You
Jerry.
don't think we should have reported it?
Would you like to see Henry sentenced to prison for accidentally running into some old bum?
No, Jerry, but I was afraid of something like this. That's why I didn't want him to drive.
I'm sorry, Nell. I should have listened to you. Oh, what a mess. It's terrible.
Will you relax?
Well, you're sure they won't find him?
When they do, they'll have forgotten about you being stalled there. Oh, by the way, just where was that?
Well, it's practically at the intersection of Ocean Drive and Valley Boulevard. It was in front of that big billboard, that red sign.
Oh, yeah. Let's forget about it. It's done, and the less said about it, the better. Better have a drink, Henry, and as soon as I change my clothes, we'll go on to your place. You're spoiling that weekend.
I don't want a drink.
Okay. I'll be ready in a few minutes.
All the rest of the night and morning, Henry is shaken. He cannot close his eyes. And finally, he musters sufficient strength to dress. Downstairs, his grandfather is talking to Jerry and Nella.
And what did you say your name was?
Goodwin, Gerald Goodwin. The Boston Goodwins, you know.
The Boston Goodwins?
This is my sister, Nella.
I see. Came down with Henry, eh? And what time did you get here?
Well, it was late. That is, early this morning.
It was about 6, to be exact.
6? Huh. Don't you people ever sleep?
Well, certainly we sleep, but, well, youth doesn't require the amount of sleep that age needs.
And what are you doing here?
Henry invited us to spend a week or so with him.
Oh, is that so? Mm-hmm. Well, that's mighty decent of him.
Henry's a wonderful boy. He really is, Mr. Carteret.
All depends on how you look at it.
You should think a lot of Henry.
I do. Believe me, I think constantly.
Good morning. I don't think I know these people. Or do I?
No, you don't, Mary. But you will. Henry's guests came in at 6 this morning, here for a bit of a stay from Boston. Jerry Goodwin and his sister Nella Goodwin, of the Boston Goodwins. This is Henry's mother.
How do you do, Mrs. Carteret?
Well, you're quite welcome. We really didn't want to impose on you, but Henry was so insistent that... Well, we really came because...
Because Henry wouldn't take no for an answer.
And where is Henry?
Well, I don't think Henry is feeling well this morning.
You mean Henry had been drinking?
Well, yes, a little.
Oh.
As a matter of fact, that's why we came with him. I was afraid for him to drive home last night.
She's exaggerating, Mrs. Carteret.
Tell me, how long have you known Henry, Miss Goodwin?
About 3 weeks. Going on 4.
Are you the one who's been taking to dinners and nightclubs?
Well, yes, I've seen him nearly every evening.
Oh, I see.
Oh, good morning, Mother. Morning, everybody. Well, I see you've all gotten acquainted.
Henry, why, you're pale as a sheet. I've never seen you like this.
I'm quite all right, Mother.
I'd have sworn it was your father coming down those steps. Hold your hands out. Look at that. The jitters. Well, you're doing all right, boy. Don't you worry about being a sour old tight.
Oh, shut up and let me alone, will you?
Henry, what is it? What's wrong with you?
There's nothing wrong.
He'll be all right. He had a very bad night, didn't you, Henry?
Jerry.
Well, first he lost too much, then he drank too much to cover up the losses.
I'll pay you the 100.
Oh, don't be silly. I'm not worried. I'm only kidding. Come on, let's have some breakfast and forget about it. Come on, everybody.
Oh, pardon me. Would I be intruding? I haven't had breakfast yet. Do you mind?
Why, certainly not. Come along.
Before the day is over, Grandfather is boiling. He can't stand the impudence of Jerry, but Henry is still unable to control his nerves. He can't get the highway accident off his mind. And Jerry becomes bolder and bolder. Jerry has the upper hand now, and Henry realizes he is completely at the mercy of Nella's brother.
But you've got to get hold of yourself, Henry. You've got to.
I can't get it off my mind.
Oh, calm down and quit prancing about. What good does it do? Besides, you've nothing to worry about. No one knows but the 3 of us.
But the police didn't see you there.
That's right. Just you and Nella. And obviously, you were driving.
What are you talking about, Jerry?
You don't have a thing to worry about from me, Henry. Not a thing. I'm perfectly satisfied with things the way they are. Of course, I may ask a little favor of you now and then, but you've nothing to worry about.
Favor? What do you mean?
Why don't you forget about it now? You'll drive yourself crazy.
What do you mean by favors?
Forget about it. Just forget I mentioned it. I wouldn't dream of saying anything about what happened last night to your grandfather or your mother. What kind of a rat do you think I am? Well, that'd be terrible. Family name like yours, why, they wouldn't be able to stand such a thing. Oh, no, Henry, you've nothing to worry about.
No.
Jerry hasn't made himself clear. He's trying to tell you that he wants to help you. Aren't you, Jerry?
Well, certainly. What else? Well, what on earth... Oh. I get it now. Henry thought that... Oh, for the love of Mike, pull yourself together, Henry. Don't be so ridiculous.
Well, I'll run along. Maybe if I take some tablets, I'll be able to sleep.
Jerry, you're at it again. Now, please get out of here and leave these poor people alone.
Poor people?
I like Henry. I'm crazy about him. And I want you to leave him alone. I know what you're planning.
Oh, shut up. Who are you to talk? The good ones of Boston. Sure, but what have we got? Nothing. We've been living for years on our name. We winter in Florida and we summer in Maine without a dollar. And here we are again. Only this time it's a little better. This old grandpa is going to kick off and leave millions to Henry. And with what we know, well, we can stay here forever.
I won't.
You will?
I like Henry too much. I love Henry.
Huh? Well, I can't see a thing wrong with that. No, not a single thing. In fact, I approve. See you later, Nella.
Poor Henry is licked. He knows Jerry has him by the nose, but he's helpless. Completely helpless. Finally, Monday comes, and Grandfather calls Henry to the library.
Did you want me, Grandfather? I certainly did. Why, what's wrong? The bank just called me and said you'd overdrawn your account $1,000. $1,000.
Oh, well, I haven't.
What did you do with the money? What?
Did the bank pay it?
Certainly they paid it. What did you do with that money?
Well, I owed a debt to Jerry Goodwin.
I heard him say you owed him $100.
Well, he was just going easy. It was really $1,000.
Henry, you're lying. Do you hear me? Lying.
No, I owed it to him because of, well, gambling.
I don't believe you. Not this time. It's something else. I've been suspicious from the moment they walked into this house. There's something going on. That Jerry is too smart, too cocky. There's something afoot, and I want to know what it is.
There's nothing. Please believe me.
I don't believe you. And you'll tell or get out of this house and stay out.
Wait a minute, Mr. Carteret. Henry will tell you.
Nella, you keep out of this.
Then I'll tell. If he gave that money to my brother, then I think I know why.
Why?
Because Jerry knows something that Henry doesn't want told.
What?
Keep still. Get out of here, Nella. Get out.
This is blackmail?
What else?
Then why do you tell me this?
Well, because I love Henry. With all his faults, I'm crazy about him. I know my brother, and I can guess why Henry gave him the money.
I owe it to him. I owe him thousands more. Now get out of here, Snella.
Henry had to pay him, Mr. Carteret. He had to. Jerry knows too much about Henry.
It's blackmail. I'll call the police.
No, please. Please don't do that, please.
Well, what's going on? What's all the racket?
You'll find out. Blackmail. I'll have you in jail.
No, I'll tell you. I'll tell you. Jerry saved me from prison. I killed a man accidentally. Ran over him on the ocean road.
What?
Yes. And I was drinking. We saw a police car coming, and Jerry got the body off the road just in time. He pulled a wire in the motor, and the officers helped me fix it. And Jerry got me out of it.
I see. And where did this happen?
On Ocean Drive near Valley Boulevard. I buried the body back of the big billboard. The bread sign on Ocean Drive. So you see, everything's all right. I did my best, and no one will discover the body for a long time. There's no identification on it.
Good Lord.
It was an accident, Mr. Carteret. Really it was. Henry didn't see him. I swear he didn't. It was misting. I wanted to report it, but the police were almost there, and Henry was drinking, and, well, it would have meant manslaughter.
I've never been so shocked in my life. Your mother must not know of this.
I've really done you a favor, Mr. Carteret.
Leave me alone. All of you. I want to think.
A death-like silence falls over the household. Very little is said until afternoon of the next day. The grandfather calls the three young people to the library, but at that very moment a visitor is announced. The visitor steps into the library.
I'm Mr. Carteret. Did you wish to see me?
Well, not exactly. I want to see your grandson here, Henry Carteret.
Who are you?
I'm Lieutenant Jones, Police Department.
Well, what can we do for you, Lieutenant?
Who are these people?
Why, this is Mr. Goodwin and Nella Goodwin, our guests at the moment.
You're Nella Goodwin?
Yes.
Well, I have a little report here. On the morning of August 17th, about 1 a.m., a patrol car came upon Henry Carteret and assisted him to get his car started. A girl with him gave her name as Nella Goodwin. It was near the intersection of Ocean Drive and Valley Boulevard. Is that right?
Yes. Yes, I did have trouble that night.
Mm-hmm. How long were you there?
About 10 minutes, I think.
I see. Did you happen to notice another car leave as you pulled up, or did you see anyone else in the vicinity?
Why, I don't remember.
Did you, Miss Goodwin?
Well, I can't remember, but there may have been.
Did either of you step off the highway during that time?
No. No, that is, I may have, but
I don't think we did.
Mm-hmm. You stopped directly in front of that big billboard, the one advertising bread?
Yes.
What is this all about?
Well, they removed that billboard and started excavating for a new project today. They discovered a body. A man about 50, been dead several days. Apparently struck by a car. Might have internal injuries.
Well, we didn't see a thing.
Uh-huh. You know nothing about it, miss?
No, certainly not.
What's your relation to Henry Carteret?
Well, no relation.
I see. Well, let me ask you to drop down to headquarters for a little talk, Miss Goodwin. Good afternoon, folks.
He's wise. They're going to get Nella down there and make her talk.
I won't go.
You'll have to go.
I won't go. I won't talk if they kill me.
They know you were with Henry, and they'll hammer you until... Wait a minute. I've got it. There's one way they can't make you say a word.
How's that?
Nella and Henry have got to get married at once. A wife cannot be made to testify against her husband.
Married?
But, Jerry, he doesn't want to marry
There's
me.
no choice. It's the only chance. Come on, let's get going. They'll be back.
Grandfather, what'll I do? Figure it out yourself. This is that jolt in the middle you've had coming to you. Oh, what have I ever done to deserve this? Come on, Bella, hurry. Hurry.
Oh, Henry, darling, married. I can't believe it. Why didn't you tell me? Why?
Calm down, Mary. He's married, and that's all there is to it.
But I never heard of such a thing. What was the rush? We had to get married, Mrs. Carter, if we had to. But don't worry. I love Henry. Married? Oh, I think I shall faint.
Yes. But I'll explain later, Mary.
Pardon me, there's a Mr. Jones to see you.
I knew it. They're back again.
Mary, please go to your room. I'll come to you in a little while. I'll explain.
Yes. Yes, Father. Oh, I've never been so shocked in all my life. Henry, your father was bad enough, but this is beyond all sense of decency.
Well, what do you want now, Lieutenant?
I'd like to have a talk with Miss Goodwin down at headquarters.
Oh, but that isn't possible, Lieutenant.
No, Lieutenant. You see, Miss Goodwin is really Mrs. Carteret. The wife cannot be forced to testify against her husband.
I see. Well, maybe that won't be necessary after all. Is this your cigarette case, Henry?
What? I don't know. I don't think so.
No? Well, this was found a few feet from the grave on the other side of the billboard. It has initials on it, H.C. Of course, we have ways of tracing the owner through the jeweler.
Maybe it belonged to the dead man.
No, he's been identified as Peter Lund, a transient.
And suppose you couldn't find the owner of that case.
We'll find the owner.
May I see the case?
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. Oh, rather expensive. Handmade. Cost about $100, I'd say.
The dead man's fingerprints weren't on it.
I imagine this case is worth considerably more now than it cost originally. Prices have gone sky high. Yes, I wouldn't be surprised if a case like this wouldn't be worth, well, a pretty penny.
Yes. I imagine some people would pay up in the thousands for a case like that. Did you ever hear of bribery, Mr. Carteret?
No, but I have a couple of friends heading the police commission, and I've heard of shake-ups and pounding the pavement.
Can I see you alone, Mr. Carteret?
Yes, Lieutenant. Step into the library.
Look, Mr. Carteret, I know you're a big shot in this county, and, I'm only trying to do my duty. I don't want to cause you any trouble, but then at the same
Does
time...
anyone other than you know about this cigarette case at headquarters?
No.
Jones, here is $1,500 for that cigarette case. How about it?
I don't want to go back to pounding a beat. I guess you've got me. I'm stuck. Poor guy hasn't got a chance. Okay, here's the case.
Here's your money. And I'll see about a promotion for you.
I'm satisfied if I can just stay where I am. Well, I'll be running along, Mr. Carteret.
Mr. Carteret, don't do it. Please don't.
What? Don't do what?
Henry didn't leave the pavement that night. I swear he didn't. Someone planted that cigarette case there. I know who did it, and I know why.
Are you crazy?
You had the case last, Jerry. Henry did hit the man. It was an accident, but you carried the body behind the sign and buried it. You put the case there purposely.
Shut up.
Sick and tired of living by your rotten schemes. From hand to mouth on other people for years. Blackmail, extortion, anything you could think of. But I'm through with you. Brother or no brother.
You're a fool, Nella. You've just sentenced Henry to the penitentiary. All three of us.
Then we'll all three go to prison. I don't care.
Please, Nella, please.
Henry, you're a weak-kneed jellyfish. If you had any gumption, you'd poke him in the jaw. You know he's a crook.
Shut up!
And there's something phony about that cigarette case. I don't know what it is, but... Well, if you planted it there, you were stupid. And if you dropped it, you're stupider still. And I don't think you did either.
Will you shut up?
Wait a minute. Wait, if that cigarette case was there when they tore the sign down, why didn't Lieutenant Jones mention it when he first came here?
Well, we didn't find it till the next day.
Lieutenant Jones, that cigarette case was never near that sign. My brother gave you that case. You're in with him on this. More blackmail.
Good girl. You're wonderful, marvelous, cooking with gas.
She's crazy.
Come in, Captain Gibson. Yes. Step in here, please. Hey, did you hear this? Did you hear what they said, Captain?
I heard, and so did the sergeant.
Then take them away. Take both of them away and put them on the first train out of town. Let them keep the money. But put them on the first train. I'll prefer no charges, providing they get out of town and stay out.
Grandfather, I don't understand.
Jones isn't a police lieutenant, and there's no body buried back of that billboard. I suddenly remembered that whole block belonged to me. I hadn't sold it, so why would they be excavating?
No body?
I checked with Captain Gibson here, and there was no Lieutenant Jones. There was not even a trace of a grave back of that sign.
Well, then what became of the man I hit?
I'll explain that in just a minute, son. Just a minute.
And what about the girl, Mr. Carteret?
Nella, my granddaughter? She's the first bit of red blood we've had in this family for years. Now put that phony Lieutenant Jones and Jerry in the cooler for 24 hours. Then put them on trains going in different directions. If they come back in less than 10 years, they're crazy.
Yes, sir.
I'll show them how to monkey with the president of the police commission.
Well, there's very little to explain this time. Jerry Goodwin discovered the man was not dead the moment he felt his pulse. And when he regained consciousness back of the big billboard, well, Jerry took him across town to a hotel. Later, he arranged with him to pose as a detective and frighten Henry and Nella into marriage. And the supposed victim and Jerry would carry on a lucrative blackmail scheme from then on. But they never dreamed that the grandfather owned the lot where the corpse was supposed to have been buried. And that was where they slipped. But grandfather is proud of his spunky granddaughter-in-law, and Henry will be a good boy from now on.
CBS has presented The Whistler. Original music for this production was composed by Wilbur Hatch and conducted by Ivan Ditmars. The Whistler is written and directed by J. Donald Wilson and originates from Columbia Square in Hollywood. Beginning Sunday, October 3rd, The Whistler will come to you at 10:15 p.m. Sunday, October 3rd at 10:15 p.m. This is CBS, the Columbia Broadcasting System.
The Signal Oil Program, The Whistler. That whistle is your signal for the Signal Oil Program, The Whistler.
I am the Whistler, and I know many things, for I walk by night. I know many strange tales hidden in the hearts of men and women who have stepped into the shadows. Yes, I know the nameless terrors of which they dare not speak.
Yes, friends, it's time for the Signal Oil program, The Whistler. Rated tops in popularity for a longer period of time than any other West Coast program in radio history. And Signal gasoline is tops, too, tops in quality. It takes extra quality, you know, to give you extra mileage. And Signal is the famous Go Farther gasoline. So look for the Signal circle sign in yellow and black that identifies friendly dealer-owned Signal stations from Canada to Mexico. And now the Whistler's strange story. The Lovely Look.
It began quietly, matter-of-factly. Charles Belden would have found it difficult to trace it back to the exact moment when he began to feel as he did toward the girl. Certainly it wasn't love at first sight. Somehow he could still tell himself that he was beyond that sort of thing. That as a respectable married man and the competent manager of the London importing firm, founded by his wife's father, he'd accomplished a certain reputation. But he did remember the first time they met, some of the words they spoke, the way she looked at him. It was a Sunday morning, cold, unpleasant, the familiar half-fog shrouding the house. He'd gone outside, he didn't know why, to sniff the damp sea air and speculate on the weather. Or perhaps because there was as much companionship in loneliness as in listening to Helen. After 9 years, Helen was so very predictable. Near the front gate, the fog parted momentarily, drew back like a soft gray curtain, and there she was. She came walking up the road, hesitated as you discovered one another, silently, and then...
Hello.
Well, hello.
I'm sorry, but I've been walking forever, it seems. I wonder if you could direct me. I'm trying to find the Belden residence.
Really? And now that you've found it,
Have I?
I'm Charles Belden.
Oh, Mr. Belden, of course you don't know me, but I came in response to the ad.
Ad?
In the London Courier, perhaps Mrs. Belden placed it, regarding a housekeeper.
Oh, yes. You didn't write her, talk to her on the telephone.
No, I thought it best to meet her, talk to her in person. I understand you've a problem because of the distance.
Quite a problem, yes. Matter of fact, we haven't been able to persuade anyone to stay very long. However, I think
it's best that I talk to Mrs. Belden?
Yes, that's it. More in her province, you know. Come along. I believe she's back from her morning stroll. Daily ritual with her, you know. Here, I'll take your cake.
Oh, you're very kind, Mr. Belden.
Not at all.
It's strange, isn't it, Charles? The effect of that brief moment of silence when you first caught sight of her. And going toward the house, taking her to see your wife, Helen, there's a vague awakening, a stirring of something inside of you that suggests a beginning and the end of monotony. And a few minutes later, you find yourself oddly interested in the outcome of Helen's questioning. The interview with...
Laurie Edgley. I read of your need in the Courier.
I'd rather you had written us, Laurie, or called.
Does it matter, Helen?
It was thoughtless of me, I know. And I should have thought of references, but if you've no one else in mind, I'd be very happy to work for you.
We haven't, have we, Helen?
No. However,
I'd appreciate a few days' trial, Mrs. Belden. And if you didn't think me efficient...
What do you say, Helen? I think Laurie's trying to be fair. Of course, it's up to you.
Yes. Very well, we'll try it for a week.
Oh, thank you, ma'am. And you, Mr. Belden.
Not at all. We've waited some time now. A week can't make much difference. Except that you might not like us.
Oh, I don't think that's...
We'll discuss it later, Laurie. Come along, I'll show you where you'll stay.
Yes, ma'am.
The way she looks at you. That's it, isn't it, Charles? Laurie's gentle, lovely look. It lingers in your mind, fading in and out of focus as you think about it and consider its meaning. Somehow it's more than a grateful glance, Charles. You're certain of it. And it remains with you in the in the days that follow, in the long drive to London and the dull hours at the office.
What have we decided on the shipment of Cloy's name, Mr. Belden? Being held at the Southampton warehouse, you know. Mr. Belden.
Yes, Laurie?
What's that, Mr. Belden?
Oh, sorry, Jameson. What was it now?
The Cloysonet, that shipment.
Oh, yes. Why, I see no reason why we shouldn't accept it. Take care of it, will you, Jameson? I'm going home early today.
Oh? Feeling badly, Mr. Belden?
Not at all. I feel fine.
Charles, in here.
What is it, Helen?
Close the door. Charles, that young woman, we've got to get rid of her.
Laurie, isn't she satisfactory?
Oh, as a housekeeper, she's excellent.
Well, then I don't understand.
It happened early this afternoon. Oh, Charles, it upset me. So Mrs. Wilton drove up from the village.
Oh, that busybody.
She came to discuss the elections at the club. You know I'm running for the presidency, and I'm counting on her support to put me
All right. What happened?
Well, Laurie didn't answer the door. I finally had to do it myself.
Is that all? Helen, the girl simply hasn't caught on to the routine of things.
It isn't that. I'm trying to tell you. I spoke to her when Mrs. Wilton had gone. Charles, she asked if she did everything else to our satisfaction, would we mind if she didn't answer the door or take telephone calls?
What?
Exactly my reaction. Naturally, I demanded an explanation.
Well, did she give one?
It isn't satisfactory. Not to me, Charles.
What did she tell you?
A wild tale. Something about coming out here to get away from someone.
Oh?
A man. He's in love with her. She professes to be terrified of him. Says that he's threatened to kill her.
And you don't believe her?
Believe her? There's more to it than that. The girl's a fugitive, Charles. Something of the sort.
I wonder.
Wonder?
Yes. She seems so, so gentle, Helen. So harmless and gentle. And we've had so much trouble getting anyone to stay.
You mean you don't think we should do anything about it?
Well, if you insist, I'll talk to her.
But you're not at all alarmed about leaving me way out here alone with her. Charles, I'll never understand you. You're careless of me, thoughtless, disinterested in everything. Even my father's company.
Helen, please don't speak that.
No, you're going to talk to that girl. Charles, dismiss her. Tonight. She just doesn't seem...
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's all right, Laurie. Come in.
I'm going to bed, Charles. Good night.
Good night, Mrs. Belden.
Laurie.
Yes, Mr. Belden.
Laurie, we've just been talking, and,
Yes.
Mrs. Belden, told me how well you did your work today, and it's all right, Laurie. I'll get that. You don't have to answer the phones or the front door, ever. And you're going to be all right. Right here.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Belden. Thank you very much.
With the prologue of The Lovely Look, the Signal Oil Company brings you another strange tale by The Whistler. You know, out here in Hollywood, where The Whistler is produced, an actor or actress often becomes famous for some one feature, such as the legs or the body or the voice, that folks often overlook the fact that they're also very great at acting. Well, it occurred to me that it's much the same with Signal gasoline. Signal has become so famous as the Go Farther gasoline, many folks forget what makes that good mileage possible: the quality in Signal gasoline. You see, the best yardstick of gasoline quality is mileage. After all, the only way any gasoline can give you better mileage is by helping your motor run more efficiently. And when your motor runs more efficiently, naturally you enjoy quicker starting, faster pickup, smoother power, the kind of performance you expect from a quality gasoline. That's why we say, to be sure of the tops in gasoline quality, just remember two things. One, in gasoline it takes extra quality to go farther. And two, Signal is the famous Go Farther gasoline. And now back to the Whistler.
You couldn't dismiss her, could you, Charles? Couldn't carry out Helen's demands. No. Because everything she'd said, all her complaints, demands, were swept away when Laurie looked at you. Her soft eyes wide and pleading, and somehow you found the strength to stand up for her, and later to stand up to Helen, as you knew you must.
You said a week, Helen. Surely you can give the girl that much time.
I can't understand why you're so interested in a servant, Charles.
She's not exactly a servant. She needs help, I tell you. Something or someone to cling to. And since we need her, why not give her a chance?
You managed to convince Helen, didn't you? Temporarily win her over to your way of thinking, and Laurie stays on. But week after week, the contest between you and Helen is renewed, and her patience is reaching the breaking point. But it doesn't seem to matter, does it? Because you know that Laurie understands. And all the time, the strange, unspoken bond between you is increased. As she attends to your every wish, hangs on every word you say, you wonder how long it will go on, where it will lead. Then the answer finally comes in a phone call to your office.
Mrs. Belden calling, sir. Go ahead.
Yes, Helen?
Charles, I want you to drop around to the employment agency sometime today and see about another housekeeper.
Another... Helen, what do you mean? What's the matter with Laurie?
I can't stand it any longer. I won't have Laurie around another minute. I've discharged her.
What?
I'm just not satisfied with this arrangement at all.
But, Helen...
Really, Charles, I don't care to discuss it any further, nor have I the time. I'm due at the club in half an hour. The elections, you know.
Helen, will you listen to me?
It's no use, Charles. I've made up my mind. I've told Laurie she can stay just one more week, and that's all.
For a moment, you sit there, stunned, and then slowly replace the receiver. And as you sit back, trying to think it out, something Helen has said many times passes through your mind.
I can't understand why you're so interested in a servant, Charles.
Helen called her a servant. You know now, you've known for many, many weeks that she's far more than that, isn't she? She's everything to you, Charles. And just as she has tried to tell you with every action, every look, you suddenly feel the urge to tell her. An hour later, you're racing across the English countryside, the rain driving against you as the car swerves perilously along the narrow cliff road. Finally, you swing into the driveway, hurry up the steps into the house.
Laurie! Laurie!
Then you hear it, the movement in the kitchen. You hurry down the hall and catch sight of Laurie. The thunder drowns your voice. She doesn't hear. You move across the kitchen and touch her arm, gently.
Oh, Laurie, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to startle you.
Mr. Belden. No, it's quite all right. It was silly of me to. But I always think it might be him.
I know.
Whatever are you doing home at this hour, Mr. Belden? I didn't expect...
Well, I left some important papers in my desk. I had to come back from the office.
Oh, in this storm, too. What a shame.
Oh, here, let me do that. You'll cut yourself.
May I fix some tea for you, Mr. Belden, before I go?
Go. Not going out in this weather.
Oh, it'll be clearing soon. And this is my day off, you know.
Oh, yes, of course.
I thought I'd go down to the village. I have some things to buy.
Laurie, don't go.
What?
I mean, the village road. It's terribly slippery in the rain. On the way here, my car skidded, almost went over the cliffs.
Oh, how awful. You could have been killed.
Would you have cared, Laurie?
Why, of course, Mr. Belden. You've been so kind to me.
Laurie, listen to me. You can't go away. You mustn't.
But Mrs. Belden said...
Oh, she's quick-tempered. She says a lot of things she doesn't really mean. Besides, I can't let you go.
Well, I suppose I could stay until you got someone else.
That isn't what I mean, Laurie. It's... Well, I know I'm handling this rather badly. I don't quite know how to say it. You see, I've never really been in love before.
In love?
Don't you understand?
Please.
I want to marry you, Laurie.
But you are married.
Laurie, I'll change all that, and when I'm free...
Please, Mr. Belden, you mustn't talk that way.
I had to let you know how I felt. And now that you do, well, I don't expect an answer right away. I hope you'll want to think about it a little.
I think I'd better go now, Mr. Belden.
It's all right, Laurie. But you will think it over, won't you?
You watch Laurie as she hurries out. Somehow you feel confident that she'll want you to find a way to rid yourself of Helen. But that isn't going to be easy. Divorce is out of the question. Helen would certainly oppose it. And even if she didn't, a divorce would leave you penniless. The importing business, the house, everything belongs to Helen. Moments later in the library, you pour yourself a drink, pace the floor, try to find the answer to your problem. You're so engrossed with your thoughts, you don't hear the car in the driveway, the sound of the front door, and you don't feel the eyes watching you from the hallway. Then...
Charles.
What? Oh, Helen,
I know. You didn't expect me so soon.
Well, I thought this was going to be an all-day meeting.
It was going to be, yes. I simply walked out on them and came home.
Something happened at the club.
After all I've done for them. Imagine to elect a silly, illiterate creature like that Mrs. Meglin. I simply don't... By the way, Charles, what are you doing home at this time of day?
Well, I...
Really, Charles, I could have saved you this early trip back from town. I should have told you that Laurie always goes to the village on her day off. Didn't you know?
What do you mean?
I know why you came here, darling. You thought I'd be gone all day. You came back to see Laurie, didn't you?
Laurie? Why, that's ridiculous.
Is it?
Helen, you can't be serious.
Oh, stop it, Charles. You take me for a complete fool. I've noticed the way you watched her. That sick, stupid look on your face, mooning about like a schoolboy. Really.
Helen, you're imagining
Indeed,
things. I never
you're
did it.
So
I tell you
amusing, Charles. Do you think for one moment she'd be interested in you?
Helen, that's enough.
You're so terribly dull, darling. So unromantic.
Helen!
I feel sorry for you. But you'll get over it. Laurie will be gone soon, and you'll go back to your rose garden, your pipe collection. And you'll still have me. Won't you, darling? Charles, where are you going? Charles!
As you hurry out of the house to your car, the rage within you gradually subsides. For an instant back there in the library, you thought you could have killed her, and you wonder why you didn't. That would have solved everything. Yes, with Helen dead, you'd be free to marry Laurie. Suddenly, as you drive toward the village, the answer to your problem becomes quite clear. And you find yourself thinking of murder, Helen's murder, and you're still thinking minutes later as you stop in the village and enter the tobacco shop.
Morning, Mr. Belden.
Good morning, Matthew.
Seems like it's clearing up a bit, eh? Quite a storm we had last night.
Yes, it was. What's going on over at the constable's office? I noticed quite a few people.
Oh, that bit of excitement we had. Constable and some of the lads brought a man down from the cliffs.
Oh, the cliffs?
Tourist chap, staying over at the inn. Decided he'd take a bit of a stroll early this morning. Lost his footing. Good thing for him he wasn't killed.
I see.
What'll it be, Mr. Belden?
Same as usual, Matthew. Small tin.
Righto. Lucky chap, that one. Dropped some 15, 20 feet down to a ledge, he did. Only thing stopped him from going all the way. Bruised him up a bit, hurt his leg, about all. He was lucky, all right. There you are, Mr. Belden.
Thank you.
Might be wise to caution Mrs. Belden about what happened this morning. She still goes for her walk along the cliffs every morning, doesn't she?
Oh, yes. Yes, she does.
The cliffs are dangerous in this kind of weather.
Yes, you're quite right.
Never can tell what might happen, you know.
No, you never can tell.
That's it, isn't it, Charles? An accident on the cliffs, and you'll be free. The villagers all know of Helen's daily walks along the cliffs. Know how dangerous the cliffs can be during the rainy season. It's perfect, isn't it? Yes. And you have the rest of the day to think it over, to make your plans. Late that evening, when you return to the house, Helen is already retired, and you hurry to find Laurie. You've got to know what her answer is before you make your next move. You can't wait, can you? You want to get it over with as quickly as possible. As you step into the half-darkened library, you see Laurie standing by the window, staring out into the garden, her back toward you. You approach within a few feet of her.
Laurie, don't turn round. Don't say anything. Just listen to me. I've found a way to be free of Helen. But first I've got to know how you feel. I've got to know if you want me to go ahead with it. Now, listen, Laurie. This is very important. You'll not be implicated. You don't have to answer me. You don't have to say a thing, Laurie, unless you want to stop me. Shall I go ahead with it? All right, darling. I'll do it.
Charles.
Morning, my dear.
My, you're up bright and early. Rather a surprise. We haven't had breakfast together in ages.
Yes, I wanted to catch you before you left the house. You are going for a walk this morning?
I thought I would. The rain has stopped. But why'd you ask?
Helen, well, it might sound odd to you. Helen, early in our marriage, we used to go for walks together. It seemed to me that we were able to talk out so many things.
That's true, Charles, but...
I was wondering, couldn't I walk along with you now, this morning?
Why, of course, Charles. But what about the office? Don't you have
Oh, it can wait, Helen. We're more important.
Yes. Yes, we are. Charles, I'd enjoy having you go with me.
We'll walk along the cliffs, like we did before.
I'll get my coat. And, Charles...
Yes?
I'm glad you thought of this.
Good. I think it'll settle a lot of things, Helen, for both of us.
The Whistler will return in just a moment with the strange ending to tonight's story. Meantime, since this coming Thursday is Thanksgiving Day, I want to say for Signal Oil Company and the almost 2,000 Signal dealers who serve the 6 Pacific Coast states from Canada to Mexico, we hope that your Thanksgiving will be filled to overflowing, not only with good food, but also with good health and good cheer. Certainly all of us can be thankful from the bottom of our hearts that we're living in America, the land of abundance and freedom for all. We of the Signal Oil Company like to feel that in our 17 years of serving the West, we have played a part in furthering the way of life that is America. Because Signal dealers are in business for themselves, they are carrying on the tradition of the independent businessman who has played such an important role in building America. And Signal Oil Company, by supplying its dealers with constantly finer products, is helping them keep ahead of that ever-present healthy competition, which is the key to America's continuing progress. Competition which helps all of us here in America enjoy the highest in the world standard of living. And now back to the Whistler.
It's all over now, isn't it, Charles? The walk you took along the cliffs with Helen was the last one you'll ever have to take with her. And as you turn away from the precipice, the fog moves in around you, and you hurry back along the path toward the house. You're anxious to see Laurie again, talk to her, gain the reassurance that sweeps over you every time she looks at you. There's magic in those moments, isn't there, Charles? An enchantment and beauty that cannot be denied. And after the weeks of waiting, you've settled it finally. And Laurie need never leave the house that will now be yours.
Laurie! Oh, there you are.
Oh, is something wrong?
No, Laurie. It's over. Exactly as I said.
Over?
It'll seem like an accident, Laurie. I'm sure of it. It's happened to someone from the hotel in the village. They'll think it was the same with Helen.
Your wife?
Don't you understand, Laurie? Helen's dead. If they come round, just tell them we missed her this morning. Thought she'd gone for a walk.
You've killed her.
Laurie.
No, don't come near me. Don't touch me.
Laurie!
She turns, hurries away. You take a few steps after her, then stop. It's the shock, isn't it, Charles? You can feel it yourself now. The realization of what you've done. But you'll be all right, and so will Laurie. You wonder if you should go on to the office, give her time to think. And then suddenly you hear the sound of Helen's car from the drive and rush to the window.
Laurie. driving toward the village. Good Lord.
Racing after her in your own car, a dozen thoughts pound in your mind as you wonder what you've done wrong. Perhaps it was the way you told her, the suddenness of it, the cold shock. And then you see Helen's car parked at the curb. You stop, step out, and realize too late that you followed Laurie right to the constable's office, where he's talking to her. And then, as you turn to hurry away...
Just a moment, Belden. I wouldn't try to get back in that car if I were you.
What's the matter, Constable?
I have a few questions to ask you. Laurie here tells me you've killed your wife.
She told you?
Yes, just now.
But she was in on it herself. She knew I was going to do it. I told her and she didn't stop me.
No, that's not true.
But, Laurie, last night in the library, you were standing by the window, looking out into the garden.
The library? Last night? Why, I didn't even see you.
But you heard me, Laurie. You must have.
Just a moment, Belden. If Laurie says she didn't see you, she couldn't have heard you.
What?
Don't you understand? That's why I couldn't answer the doorbell, the telephone. That's why I made up that story of the man who was supposed to be threatening me.
Belden, haven't you ever noticed the way Laurie looks at you?
Yes. A lovely look.
She has a good reason for that look. You see, Laurie can't hear. When she looks at you like that, she's reading your lips.
Let that whistle be your signal for the Signal Oil program, The Whistler, each Sunday night at this same time. Brought to you by the Signal Oil Company, marketers of Signal gasoline and motor oil, and fine quality automotive accessories. Signal has asked me to remind you, to get the most driving pleasure, drive at sensible speeds, be courteous, and obey traffic regulations. It may save a life, possibly your own. Featured in tonight's story were John Hoyt, Laurette Philbrandt, and Mary Lansing. The Whistler was produced by George W. Allen and directed tonight by Sterling Tracy, with story by Mary Ruth Funk and music by Wilbur Hatch, and was transmitted to our troops overseas by the Armed Forces Radio Service. Remember at the same time next Sunday, another strange tale by The Whistler. Marvin Miller speaking. This is CBS, the Columbia Broadcasting System.
Let every go signal remind you that you do go farther with Signal gasoline. The Signal Oil Program. The Signal Oil Company and your neighborhood signal dealer bring you another curious story by The Whistler. Tonight, the tale of a man who betrayed his country for money. The story of how death carries a lunch kit.
I am the Whistler, and I know many things, for I walk by night. Secrets from the hearts of men and women who've stepped into the shadows. Presently I'll tell you of nameless terrors they dare not speak.
In a moment, the Whistler will tell you his gripping story. But first, I'd like to pass along an interesting comparison made by a Signal gasoline dealer who changed my motor oil recently. Signal 4-star motor oil is like a bank, he said. The bank not only protects your money, but also pays you interest. This fine pre-war quality motor oil protects your motor by coating every part with a tough, lasting film of lubrication that resists heat and wear.
I know Signal 4-Star is pre-war quality, and I know it protects my motor, I replied. But tell me, where does the interest come in? That, he said, is something extra you get. The carbon-removing property in Signal 4-Star motor oil. You see, laboratory tests prove that while it's lubricating your motor, Signal 4-Star motor oil actually dissolves out carbon that could cause serious motor damage. Well, then tell me, I asked, how come more people aren't using Signal 4-Star motor oil? When they find out about this feature, he replied, smart motorists switch to 4-Star in a hurry, especially operators of fleets of cars and trucks who keep a record of performance and can't afford to have vehicles laid up. Well, I said, I can't afford to have my car laid up either. And from now on, I'm giving my motor the oil that helps keep out carbon while it lubricates. Signal 4-Star motor oil. And now, the Whistler.
What is it that makes a man or a woman take that first fatal step down the wrong road? That step that looks so simple and so easy, but from which there is no turning back. There are many reasons, of course, many. In Peter's case, it was simply money. A man offered him a lot of money to forget something one morning, and he couldn't resist it. It didn't matter to Peters that the man had a foreign accent, or that his country was at war, or that his crime was to be one of the lowest in the book. It was the money that mattered to Peters, and he didn't think much beyond that. At first, that is. But then the time came, and he was pulling his car up in front of the house where he was to meet the man with a foreign accent.
Hey, Jerry, why are we stopping?
Oh, I forgot to tell you, Pop. I have to stop here for just a minute. I have to see a sick friend.
But, Jerry, we haven't got much time. We'll be late for work.
Don't worry, Pop. I won't be long. I'll get you there in time. Be right with you.
Yes, this is it, Jerry. Your throat feels a little tight as you go upstairs and knock on the door.
Well, Peters, you're late. Come in.
Yeah. I had to pick up a guy.
What do you mean, pick up a guy?
Pop, my ride. I take him to work every night.
Where's he now?
Out in the car, waiting.
You fool. That might be dangerous.
Oh, no. Would have been more suspicious if I hadn't picked him up.
What did you tell him?
I said I had to see a sick friend.
Good. All right, Peters. This is Gus, the one I told you about.
Hi, Pete. Hello.
He's putting the finishing touches on now. They'll be ready in a minute.
Peters watched, fascinated as old Gus continued his work. 3, 4 minutes slipped by. By then, Pop out in the car began to get impatient.
Oh, the old fool. The old fool. Why doesn't he stop honking that horn?
Yes, why doesn't he?
I'll tell him to stop.
Please do. You think we need publicity?
I'll call down to him. I'll tell him to stop. Hey, Pop! Pop! Lay off the horn. Didn't I tell you this guy was sick?
But we're going to be late for work.
I'll be down in a few minutes. Take it easy.
Well, you'd better hurry up. I wouldn't want to be late, Jerry.
Yeah.
Who is this Pop? Is he all right? Will he cause us any trouble?
No, I did what you said. I made friends with one of the old-timers down at the plant. Now I can't get rid of him.
How is it coming, Gus?
It's almost finished.
Yes, Gus the mechanic, an old hand and a good one, was almost finished. Peters has watched as he chipped out the inside of the thermos bottle, and now he was working on the detonator. It looked like one of those old-fashioned watches Peter's old man used to own. And as Gus started winding it, somehow the sound was so familiar, it sort of got Peters. For the first time, he wished he'd never started the thing.
What time you got, kid, eh?
Huh? What time have you got? What's the matter with you? Are you getting too nervous for us?
Nervous? Don't worry about me being nervous. It's, 8:29.
8:29. Okay, kid. What are you sweating about, huh?
Who, me?
Mr. Shark ain't sweating. Well, she'll go off at 6:30 tomorrow morning. Is that okay, Mr. Shark?
Fine, Gus.
Okay,
Fine.
kid, eh?
Yeah, okay.
Okay, then.
Gus went to the steel cupboard and took down a metal jug. He came back to the table with it, cradled in his arms. Shark leaned forward. Peters felt himself tightening up inside. Without thinking about it, he pulled a pack of cigarettes out of his jacket and put one in his mouth. He was about to strike the match when Shock looked up.
Put that match out, you fool. What? What's wrong with you? Haven't you any sense at all?
What do you mean?
Tell him, Gus.
Kid, if one spark got into this nitro, they wouldn't find enough of us to fill that matchbox.
Oh.
The unlit cigarette turned to garbage in Peter's mouth. He spit it out and stamped it to pieces on the cement floor. Shock and Gus looked at each other and grinned. That didn't help Peter's feelings any. When it came to the payoff, it'll be up to him, not these wise guys.
Your lunch kit.
Here it is. I just bought it this afternoon.
Well, look how pretty it is, Mr. Shock. It's a shame to spoil it.
All right, finish with it, Gus. We'll make the jokes later.
Gus opened the lunch kit and took the bottle out. He screwed the detonator into the cap, and when it fitted right, he laid it aside. Then he put a siphon into the thermos bottle and opened the jug of nitroglycerin. He poured out a thick, yellowish liquid, and when the thermos bottle was full, he put the top on the jug and carried it carefully back to the cupboard.
You better be far away when this goes off, kid.
I'll be far away, all right.
Peters is a smart boy, Gus. He comes to us well recommended.
Gus didn't say anything after that. He bent down over his table, and his eyes tightened up till you could barely see them. He worked quickly, and you could see he knew what he was doing. Watching him, Peters began to feel a little better about everything. Now Gus was finished. He put the thermos bottle of nitro back inside the lunch kit, and then the sandwich and the orange. Then he closed the kit and handed it to Peters.
Here you are. And don't drop it.
I won't.
Now, you sure everything is all right?
Yeah, everything's all right, Mr. Shock.
I want to see you here tomorrow afternoon at 1.
I'll be here, don't worry.
Peters, stop using that expression. We never worry.
There's your friend again, huh?
All right, Peters, get out of here. Go before the old fool gets us all into trouble.
Peters had been with Gus and Mr. Shock for some time, and it was almost 9 now. It was a nice night, but Peters wasn't going to enjoy it. The old man was sitting in the Chevy smoking his pipe as Peters walked up.
Is that you, Jerry?
Yeah.
It's about time. What kept you?
We got to talking. He's pretty sick.
We're going to be late for work, Jerry. Is that any way?
You should have taken the bus.
And what about you?
I'd have been late, so what?
So what? That ain't no attitude, Jerry.
Okay. Here, put this lunch kit in the dashboard compartment. And be careful with it.
The drive to the plant was something Peters would never forget. Just thinking about what was in that lunch kit was enough to drive him nuts. He ran into something. If a tire blew, if a speck of dust got into his eye and he ran off the road. He stayed off the main highway. Too much traffic.
This ain't the right road, Jerry.
It'll get us there.
We've been going 25 all the way. Can't you go any faster? We're going to be late, Jerry.
We'll get there.
Oh, you young fellas of today. You're a strange, disturbing lot. You've a fever in your blood. You're restless and you don't know why. Yeah, you're a strange lot. And I don't know what the end will be.
What's that?
What's what?
That rattling, what is it?
I don't know, Jerry. It sounds like your lunch kit.
Here, let me at it.
What are you worrying about that for? We're going to be late.
Stop telling me we're going to be late. Stop jabbering. Let me alone, will you?
Yes, Jerry.
You think the lunch kit will be okay now?
You packed it in pretty well.
Okay, but if it starts rattling and I don't hear it, let me know right away. You hear me, Pop?
I'll let you know, Jerry. You sure think a lot of that lunch kit.
Yeah. Yeah, I sure do.
At last, they got to the plant. The night shift was already at work. The parking lot was jammed with cars. Yes, they were late, but Peters was glad of that. Now he'd be able to park near the entrance, And later on, he'd be able to get out in a hurry.
Okay, Pop, this is it. I'm sorry I made you late.
Oh, that's all right, Jerry. You mind if I go back with you in the morning?
Okay, just be here prompt. I won't wait for you.
Peters took out the lunch kit and started for the main gate. The guard was standing there, inspecting everybody with a flashlight. Peters grinned at him and snapped the lunch kit open.
How are you tonight?
Okay. Not eating much, are you?
No, not much.
Well, you ought to put some weight on you. Pass.
Peters punched in, changed his clothes quickly, and left the lunch kit in his locker. His stomach felt funny, and he figured he probably looked pretty haggard. So he went up to the washroom and washed his face and let the cold water run on his wrists. It was then he noticed that he'd left his wristwatch in his street clothes. It was against the rules to go back into the locker room until the shift was over. And now, all night long, he wouldn't know what time it was. Have to ask, have to guess. The ache in the pit of his stomach got worse. It wouldn't do to get sick tonight. So he drank a lot of water and the pain went away. And then he picked up his riveting gun and went to work in the shop.
Hey, what are you doing? Stop that gun.
What's wrong, Mr. Davis?
What's wrong? Don't you see with your own eyes what's wrong? Is that any way to rivet a flap? Where's your clamps? Where's your sage?
Gee, I'm sorry, Mr. Davis.
Don't be sorry. Do it right. Come on, get on the ball, Peters.
Yeah, get on the ball, Peters. Don't be so nervous. Don't show how you feel down inside. Concentrate. Think. But you can't think, can you, Peters? All you can find in your consciousness is the thought of that lunch kit sitting in your locker. All you can remember is that thermos bottle filled to the top with nitro. All you can think of is that detonator set for 6:30.
Hey, Pop, what time is it?
1:30, Jerry.
Hey, Pop, what time is it?
It's 10 after 3.
Hey, Pop, what time is it?
Oh, what's eating you, Jerry? It's 4:25.
Pop, what time is it?
Jerry, what's wrong with you? Why, you're as white as a sheet.
I don't know, Maestro.
Hey, guys! Jerry's passed out. Come over here, quick!
You are listening to the Signal Oil program. Let every go signal remind you that you do go farther with Signal gasoline.
When Peters woke up, he was lying on a cot in the plant dispensary, and the staff doctor was bending over him.
How do you feel now, son?
Better.
You ever had a spell like this before?
No, I never did, Doc.
You're pretty nervous, aren't you?
No, I'm all right.
I don't know. Your pulse was going 50 miles an hour when they brought you in.
Yeah, but I'm all right now, Doc. I want to go back to the job.
You want to what? What kind of a doctor would I be to send you back to your job? Come on, relax.
But I'm okay now.
Take it easy. Take it easy.
Doc, what time is it?
Oh, it's 5:30 now. The shift ends in half an hour.
Oh.
Here, you hold this glass of water.
What are you going to do?
I'm going to give you a couple of grains of barbitol. Take you in the next room and put you to sleep for a couple of hours. That'll fix you up. What's the matter with you? Now look at that mess.
I don't want to go to sleep. I'm all right.
Yes, you're all right. You can't even hold a glass of water. You're in fine shape.
But I got things to do as soon as the shift's over.
Well, they can wait. Your health is more important. I'll hold this glass myself.
Oh, Doc, look, I'm okay. I don't like to take dope.
This isn't dope. It'll slow you down, and you'll wake up feeling like a new man. You little fellows, you don't know how to relax. It's a wonder you live as long as you do. Here, take the pill. Now put it in your mouth. All right. Swallow some water. Now, come along with me. There's a cot in the next room. Now, you just lie there and behave yourself. In a few minutes, you'll be sleeping like a baby.
Okay.
That's right.
we'll put these blankets up over you. You okay now?
Yes, Doc.
All right. I'll turn out the light. Good night, young fellow.
Good night.
You spit out the pill, didn't you, Peters? Good thing you thought of holding that pill under your tongue. If you'd swallowed it and gone to sleep. Well, you don't even want to think about that. There's a window in the room. He said it was 5:30. When the whistle blows at 6, you get up. Slip out the window and outside. Yeah, it'll work. Now you better rest. Rest. Only you can't rest, can you? The doctor said it was 5:30, and that was a long time ago. What's holding up that whistle? Why did you forget your wristwatch? Relax. You have to control yourself. If you cramp up again, you're sunk. But what if something's wrong? What if the whistle doesn't go off when it should, and no one notices before it's too late? What then? A pint of pure nitro. With all this oil and paint and airplane dope, this place will explode like an ammunition dump. There's that whistle. Something's happened to it. Gotta get out of here. Get out!
That's over. Now I gotta act fast. Get out of here. Do everything right.
Getting out of the dispensary was easy. There was a shed right below the window. Peters dropped to the roof of that and then to the ground. He didn't feel too good. He was still weak from the cramp, but there was no time to think about that now. When he got to the locker room, the boys were climbing out of their work clothes, getting ready for the shower room.
Hiya, Peters. You okay now?
Yeah, I feel fine.
Better stop drinking that turpentine, Jerry, huh?
Boy, you had me worried, Jerry.
I'm okay now, Pop.
Do I still get to ride?
Huh? Yeah.
I'll see you later, then. I'm going to take a shower.
Peters changed into his street clothes and nothing flat, not caring particularly how he looked. What if that doctor looked in and found him gone? Don't give him a chance to catch up with you, Jerry. When he was ready, the other guys were in the shower room. That was the break he wanted. He took the lunch kit out of his locker and slid it underneath. Then he looked at his wristwatch. 4 minutes after 6. He had 25 minutes to get away. He was walking down past the front offices. No one else around yet. Couldn't walk too fast. Not too fast. Not too slow. Act natural. Past the foreman's office. Not too fast.
Peters.
Oh, hello, Mr. Davis.
Peters, how you feeling now?
I'm all right, Mr. Davis.
Good. Say, come into the office for a minute. I want to talk to you. Been meaning to for some time now.
Now?
Sure, now.
I'm in a kind of a hurry, Mr. Davis.
It's 6 o'clock in the morning. Nobody's in a hurry. Come in.
All right, but just for a minute.
Yeah. Close the door.
Yeah.
Sit down.
I really can't stay long, Mr. Davis. I'm supposed to meet someone.
Meet someone? At 6 o'clock in the morning? You still look pale, Peters. Sure you feel all right?
Oh, yes. Mr. Davis, it's about the mistake I made tonight in riveting. It's just that I was...
No. Forget it. Everybody makes mistakes. I'm the foreman. I make mistakes.
Well, then
Look at you squirming in that chair. Must be a blonde you're going to meet.
Yeah.
It takes a woman to get a man upset like you are.
Mr. Davis,
Yeah. You gotta go. Well, look. I always have a little talk with the new boys. Sort of a bull session.
Couldn't we get together tomorrow?
How do you like our little plan?
It's fine, Mr. Davis.
Well, we're all mighty proud of the job we're doing here.
Mr. Davis,
I've got a son overseas myself. Feel that this is the best way to back him up. Guess most everybody who works here feels the same. Hey, Peters! Come back here. What's the matter? What's wrong with that guy?
Okay. Slow down, Peters. He's not chasing you. Look at your watch. 6:14. There's still plenty of time to get away. Leave the main building. Start across the yard for the main gate. It's still dark. You're one of the first out.
Hey, you! Hey, slow down, will you? How far have I got to chase you?
What do you want?
You know as well as I do what I want. You forgot something.
What did I forget?
You forgot to punch the time clock.
I'll do it tomorrow.
Tomorrow? Then it'll be my neck. You're not leaving this plant till you punch out, mister.
All right. I'll go back and punch out.
Well, where's the fire? You ought to work that energy out during your shift, young fella.
Yeah. Okay. Hey.
What?
There are 20 guys in line ahead of me.
Well, sure. What did you expect? You ain't the only one on this shift, you know.
Hey, look, fella, I got to get to town early. How about letting me punch out now?
End of the line, Bud.
Well, it'll just take me a second. End of the line.
Yeah, we all want to get to town early, Bud.
Okay.
Take it easy, Peters. You've still got time. Get down at the end of the line and stop making yourself conspicuous.
Hi there, Peters.
Hello.
Say, I think Pop's looking for you.
Yeah?
The old guy sort of adopted you, ain't he?
Yeah.
Sure a long line tonight, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, not much to do at 6 o'clock in the morning.
My missus will be sleeping when I get home.
Yeah. Well, how you feeling now?
Huh?
Grand.
Oh, okay.
How you feeling, eh?
Say, is my watch right? I have 6:18.
Well, yeah. 6:19 I got. I could be wrong.
Name?
Peters.
Check. Name?
Thomas.
He finally got to the parking lot. But a whole lot of people are out now, and it's going to be crowded if you don't hurry, Peters. It's a little cold, too, and it takes a couple of seconds for the motor to catch. It's 6:21, Peters. No time to waste now. You're fighting for your life. Start backing out, quick.
Hey, look out! Hey, you! Look at my headlights. What's the matter with you? Come out here and see what you did to my headlights.
I'm sorry. I'll pay for them.
That ain't the idea. You can't buy headlights like this anymore.
All right, Peters is my name. Jerry Peters. I work in Shop 5. I'll see you tonight. We'll work out something.
Not so fast. I've got to write this down. Got a pencil?
Here's my pen. Use it.
Jerry Peters. Shop 5?
Yeah.
Okay, here's your pen. I'll see you tonight. You ought to watch where you're going this time of the morning.
Back up and let me out, will you, fella?
Oh, you guys always in a hurry. That's how trouble starts. All right, my partner's backed her up. It's clear now.
Thanks. You gotta hurry.
Jerry, wait. You're forgetting me. Hey, Jerry, wait for me. Wait, will you? Wait. Hey, Jerry.
He got away.
The Whistler will bring us the ending of tonight's story in just a moment. Meantime, let me tell you how you can get absolutely free the very game that's now top favorite among American troops overseas. It's Salvo, S-A-L-V-O, the exciting battleship game. Thousands of these fascinating games, printed in color with complete instructions, have been sent by the Signal Oil Company to American troops all over the world. So many men returning from overseas have been telling friends about Salvo. People at home are wanting to play this exciting game, too. Recently, Signal was able to get a limited number of extra Salvo games for civilian home use. One is waiting for you now at your neighborhood Signal dealers. There are no strings to this gift, nothing to buy. You just ask your nearest Signal dealer for your Salvo game and get it free. Naturally, they'll go fast, because Salvo is on the way to becoming as popular here as it is in Burma, France, and Iceland. Better see your Signal dealer tomorrow. When you find what a friendly, conscientious fellow he is, you'll understand why Signal serviced cars do go farther. And when you see how much fun Salvo is, you'll thank me for getting you in on this offer early, before your Signal dealer's limited supply of Salvo games is gone. Stop by and see him tomorrow, sure. And now, back to the Whistler.
Yes, Jerry Peters got away from the plant. By 6:29, he was a good mile from the plant, racing along to safety. And back in the parking lot, Pop had something to say about the younger generation.
How do you like that? These young fellas, I don't know what the end will be.
What's the matter, Pop? You look like you got your dander up.
Well, who wouldn't? He went off and left me. These young people got no sense of responsibility at all. Last night he drives like a turtle. This morning he races out of here like a demon and leaves me standing.
Too bad, Pop. Maybe somebody else will give you a ride.
Oh, I can get a bus. But this'll teach me to do a guy a favor.
What do you mean, Pop?
Well, that Jerry. He was going to ride me into town. So I come out here looking for him, and he's not at the car. So I'll go back in the plant to look, and I miss him. When I get back here, he's driving off.
Yeah, but what's the favor you did him?
Well, he was so darn particular about it. Then he goes off and leaves it under his locker. But I found it, and I put it in his car for him.
What?
His lunch kit.
Hey.
Now, I wonder what in the world that could have been.
Next Monday night at 9 o'clock, the Signal Oil program will bring you another strange tale by the Whistler. The Signal Oil program is broadcast for your entertainment by the Signal Oil Company, marketers of Signal's famous Go Farther gasoline and motor oil, and by your neighborhood Signal Oil dealer, who is at your service daily to keep your car running for the duration. The Signal Oil program, directed by George W. Allen, with story by Lawrence Marcus and music by Wilbur Hatch, is transmitted to our troops overseas by the Armed Forces Radio Service. Bob Anderson speaking for your friend, the Signal Oil Company, and suggesting once again that you let every go signal remind you that you do go farther with Signal gasoline. This is CBS, the Columbia Broadcasting System.
And now the Whistler's strange story. Grave Secret.
From the parlor window, Harriet Eldridge watched the postman wheel his bicycle down the tree-shaded street, saw him turn into the driveway and approach the house. She stepped out into the hallway and stopped for a moment to rearrange a bowl of dahlias on the table, then hurried to the door, a faint smile on her lips. The letters had become very important to Harriet Eldridge. Yes, very important. And she was pleased that they were arriving with such regularity.
Morning, Miss Harriet.
Good morning, Henry.
Here's another one from Australia.
Oh, from Mr. Pettis. How nice.
Sure is having a big vacation for himself, ain't he? I wish I could retire, go gallivanting all over the world. Only I wouldn't go off visiting relatives.
Mr. Pettis has no living relatives, Henry. He's just visiting friends.
I've got relatives back in Sioux City. If I never see them again, it's okay with me.
Mm-hmm. But, I'm sorry, Henry. What did you say? I was reading Mr. Pettis' letter.
No, nothing. Are those photographs?
Oh, yes. You know Mr. Pettis and his camera. Here, let's see. Something written on the back of this one. View of Queen Street, main thoroughfare of Brisbane. Isn't that nice, Henry?
The old boy sure is getting round, ain't he? Must be having a great time. They say them Australian women are real pretty.
Now, Henry.
Don't see why Mr. Pettis has to go chasing off to Australia when he's got the best-looking housekeeper right here in Santa Rosa, USA.
Oh, thank you, Henry, but...
It looks like you got company. In a taxi, too. Say, that's your brother Melvin, ain't it?
Yes. Yes, it is.
Well, I'll be going along now, Miss Harriet. Bye.
What? Oh, yes. Goodbye, Henry.
smile at Henry, watch him for a moment as he turns and walks away. Then your eyes swing back to the man who has just stepped out of the taxi, and a frown crosses your face. Moments later, he steps into the hallway, closes the door, and sets his suitcase on the floor.
Hello, Harriet.
I wasn't expecting you back so soon, Melvin.
I know.
Did everything go well?
Yes, everything went well. I did exactly as you said.
How did you like Australia?
Well, it was all right, Harriet.
Have you had your lunch? With some cold ham, potato salad from last night. Did you like that, Melvin?
Yes, I suppose so.
Get seasick at all?
Oh, no, I didn't. Harriet.
Yes?
Harriet, did everything go all right here? I mean...
Oh, yes.
When did you do it?
The day you left. He was dead before you stepped on the boat in San Francisco.
Harriet.
Yes?
What did you do with Mr. Pettis? I mean, where did you...
Do you want tea or coffee, Melvin?
The tea.
For a moment, he stares at you, then turns and looks out the window. His eyes blink nervously. His fingers fumble at his tie. You know what he's thinking about, don't you, Harry? He wants to know what you've done with the body of Mr. Pettis. Exactly what happened on the night he left for San Francisco. Yes, he wants all the details. But you decided long ago, the less Melvin knows about the affair, the better it will be. He stays in his room the greater part of the day and evening. And then shortly after 8 o'clock that night, the front doorbell rings.
Good evening. You must be Miss Eldridge.
Why, yes.
Well, I'm Valerie Hinton. A friend of Mr. Pettis. Is he in?
No, Mr. Pettis is away. In Australia.
Oh, I see he hasn't notified you. He's back.
He's back?
Why, yes, his boat docked in San Francisco a week ago. Well, I know. I was on it, too. Strange he didn't let you know. Or is he usually that way about things?
No, he isn't.
Well, I'll be in town for several days. I'm staying at the inn. Would you tell him when he arrives?
Of course, Miss Hinton. I'll tell him.
Good night.
Melvin.
Oh, yes, come in, Harriet.
Melvin, why didn't you tell me you'd arrived in San Francisco a week ago?
Oh, well,
And who is this Valerie Hinton?
Valerie? How did you know?
She was here a moment ago asking for you.
Here?
Why did you have to tell her you were Albert Pettis?
Harriet, I was only doing what you said. You told me to use the name to establish his presence in Australia.
You met this woman in Australia?
Yes, I did.
I see. And this week you spent in San Francisco, was that devoted to Miss Hinton?
Well, at first I saw no harm in it, Harriet. She's a wonderful person.
Did you have to tell her you lived in Santa Rosa?
I didn't. Oh, she must have seen the Santa Rosa postmark on the letters you sent me in Australia. Oh, believe me, Harriet, when I ran out on her in San Francisco, I never thought I'd see her again.
You ran out on her?
Yes, I realized it would be dangerous. What with everything that's happened here.
So she followed you. Oh, Melvin, don't tell me she's in love with you.
Oh, I don't know.
Are you in love with her?
Yes.
I'm sorry, Melvin. We'll have to get rid of her.
Get rid of her?
First thing in the morning, you're going down to the inn to see her. Tell her this great love of yours is no more. Tell her you're already married, or tell her anything, but I want her to leave town. You understand?
Oh, Harriet, there must be some way.
Get rid of her. She's dangerous. She can upset our entire plan.
But Harriet, what was that? Did you hear that?
Oh, yes, it's the shutters downstairs. The wind's come up.
But are you sure?
Well, what else could it be?
Well, I don't know.
Did you think it was Mr. Pettis back from the dead? Oh, really now, Melvin?
Harriet?
Yes?
Where is Mr. Pettis? What did you do with his body? Why won't you tell me?
You needn't concern yourself about that, Melvin. I've taken care of everything. Now, good night. And don't forget what I said. I don't want the Hinton woman hanging around town.
The following morning, you're alone in the big house. Melvin has gone down to the inn. He's promised to send Valerie Hinton away. But you wonder if he really has the courage to face her, to go through with it. The hours go by and Melvin doesn't return. And finally...
Good morning, Miss Eldridge.
Oh, good morning.
Has Mr. Pettis arrived yet?
Why, yes. Yes, I gave him your message. He left hours ago on his way to see you.
Well, that's strange. I just came from the inn. Well, I suppose he stopped somewhere on the way. May I come in?
Oh, yes, of course.
Kept the place so attractive, charming. I suppose you've grown to care for this house as though it were your own.
Yes, Mr. Pettis has always made me feel at home here. Oh, won't you sit down, Miss Hinton?
Thank you. You know, Miss Eldridge, I feel as though I'd known you for a long time. Mr. Pettis has spoken so much of you.
Oh?
Yes. I don't suppose he's told you about the way we met?
No, he hasn't.
It was in Melbourne. I happened to be glancing through the newspaper. I noticed a list in the shipping news, a list of new arrivals, and there it was. Mr. Albert Pettis.
Oh?
Well, of course, I dashed right over to his hotel. And imagine my surprise when I discovered that Mr. Albert Pettis wasn't Mr. Pettis at all.
Well, what do you mean?
Not my Mr. Pettis, that is. My Uncle Albert. It was quite a shock. I suppose I should have realized there'd probably be more than one Albert Pettis in the whole world.
Oh, yes, of course.
So you see, it was just an accident. My meeting your Mr. Pettis. A lucky accident. Wouldn't you say, Miss Elton?
Frightens you, doesn't it, Harry? The knowledge that Valerie Hinton, the woman your brother Melvin met in Australia while he was posing as Albert Pettis, is actually the niece of the man you murdered. You wonder if their meeting was really accidental. Wonder if she suspects the truth. 1,000 confused thoughts race through your mind. You were so sure Albert Pettis had no living relatives, that there would be no one to spoil your little plan. Yet, here she is, sitting in the parlor of the big house, chatting gaily about her meeting with your Mr. Pettis. And then suddenly something she says stirs a flicker of hope within you.
Oh, no, I haven't seen Uncle Albert in years. Lost track of him completely. Not his fault, of course. After all, I'm supposed to be dead.
Dead? I don't understand.
During the war, I was a writer living in Java. There were several bombing raids. In the confusion, I was reported missing. Given up as dead. I suppose Uncle Albert was notified.
I see.
When I got out of the hospital a year ago, I tried to find some trace of Uncle Albert, but I wasn't successful. Well, I had to earn a living, you know, so I went on to Australia. Then one day I ran across his name in the shipping list, and, well, you know the rest. I met your Mr. Pettis instead.
And you have no idea where your uncle is?
None at all. Maybe dead, for all I know. I've about given up finding him. I'm devoting all my time to writing now. That's why I've come back to the States. To try my luck here.
Oh, Harriet, Albert.
Hello, Albert. Oh, Albert.
You watch Valerie rush across the room, throw her arms around Melvin. He stares back at you over her shoulder, a bewildered, hopeless look in his eyes. You turn, hurry away. Moments later, you're upstairs in Mr. Pettis' room, searching through the closet. Then you find what you want. You take the photo album, sit on the window seat, and start turning the pages. A half hour later, you hear the front door close, and then Melvin's footsteps approaching your door.
Harriet?
Yes? Is she gone?
Yes. She won't be back.
What'd you tell her?
What difference does it make what I told her? She won't be back. What are you doing?
Just looking through the old album. I found what I wanted.
What?
Never mind. Come along, Melvin. It's almost time for your lunch.
Yes. You found what you were looking for, haven't you, Harry? A faded photograph, a young girl, and you're certain it's Valerie Hinton. She's really his niece, isn't she? At least that much of her story's the truth. But you're still a little afraid. And you know that you'll be afraid until the girl herself has left town. Late that afternoon, you step out on the front porch and wait while Melvin drives the car out of the garage. Then a taxi pulls into the driveway. And then, despite the recent assurances of your weakling brother Melvin that she wouldn't be back, Valerie Hinton steps out. The shopping list drops from your hand and your eyes are fixed on the suitcase she carries.
Hello, Miss Eldridge.
Oh, Miss Hinton, you're leaving. You've come to say goodbye.
On the contrary, Harry, I'm moving in.
Moving in? Here?
Why not? I've a perfect right to, you know. After all, it's my uncle's house, isn't it?
Harriet?
Yes, Melvin?
What are we going to do about Valerie?
There's only one thing to do. We're not going to stand by and let her ruin everything. Are we?
Send her away, she'll go to the police.
We're not going to send her away.
But, Harriet, we... Harriet, no. You can't do that again.
Have you another solution?
Well, I'll have to think about it, but you must forget what you're thinking, Harriet. I won't have it that way. You understand? I won't have it.
Watch the road, Melvin.
You hear me, Harriet? One murder is enough.
Still in love with her, aren't you? Well, perhaps you're right, Melvin. Perhaps the whole matter can be solved some other way.
Oh, yes. Yes, Harriet. We'll find a way.
I'm sure we will.
The whole plan is in danger, isn't it, Harry? Melvin is still in love with her, and you know that he can be very weak. That you alone must provide the strength to carry things through. Late that evening, after Melvin has gone to bed, you and Valerie are left alone in the library.
I was looking through some things, Valerie. Papers and newspaper clippings that belonged to Mr. Pettis. Oh? I found this.
How interesting.
A full account of your death in Java during the war. Your name was Valerie Pettis then?
Yes, it was.
I was wondering if you'd taken any steps to rectify this impression that you're no longer among the living.
Of course not. You've read this article, haven't you?
Yes. Before her death, Valerie Pettis was wanted by the police.
That's right. So you see, we're in very much the same position, aren't we? Neither of us can go to the police. Or anyone. About the little secrets we've both discovered?
You're quite confident?
No. Just very observant, Harriet. I know exactly what's going on here.
So?
So? That's sufficient reason why you'll keep your secrets as long as I keep mine.
I see.
Now, there's something else, Harriet. Uncle Albert's money.
Money?
Yes, I know about that, too. Uncle Albert received a lot of money in jewels several years ago, an inheritance. And if I know dear Uncle Albert, he's kept it right here in this house. I'm one who believes in sharing the wealth, Harriet. The money, the jewels, and this house.
You intend to remain here?
Yes. I like Santa Rosa. It's charming, quiet, and safe. Besides, I've grown very fond of Melvin. I know he's quite fond of me. So I wouldn't try anything, Harriet, dear. Melvin might not like it. Good night.
Well, Harriet, it's out in the open, isn't it? The contest between you and Valerie. And it's a contest you can't afford to lose. You must get Valerie out of your way. And you know how to begin, don't you? With Melvin. You must turn him against her. And the very next day you start working on him systematically, using his love for Valerie as a wedge. Each day you have something to drop in his ear. If Valerie goes for a long walk or to the public library, you manage to suggest to Melvin that she's keeping a rendezvous somewhere with another man. Slowly but surely he begins to break down, to draw away from the girl. Sometimes even getting up from the dinner table and leaving her in the middle of a conversation.
What's the matter with him?
Melvin?
Yes, why did he walk out of the room like that?
Well, I'm sure I don't know. Perhaps he's tired.
Tired of me, you hope?
I didn't say that. As a matter of fact, Valerie, I've come to grow quite fond of you.
I'm not foolish enough to believe that.
On the contrary, you're foolish not to. Now, where are you going?
Out.
Isn't it rather late?
I don't care. I've got to get outside, walk somewhere, any place. Somewhere I can think.
I understand. I'll tell Melvin that you went for a walk.